Hi Leo, welcome to my channel, The Fool's Journey Tarot. This is a general love reading for the sign of Leo for the end of the month of January. Because this is a general reading, it can pertain to any kind of relationship, situation, or circumstance. Be flexible with the energy. Don't be concerned about the gender of the cards or the pronouns I'm using to describe them. You can interchange the roles within the reading. In other words, you can be represented by any of the characters that shows up in the cards. You may feel like I'm reading for you, but you could also feel like you're cross-watching for somebody that you're dealing with. So take what resonates, Leo, leave behind what doesn't. My intention is to reach as many people as I can who need this message the most and who will benefit from the message. Before I get started, I just want to apologize for the quality of the video. I am on my laptop, not my phone, because I'm having some issues with my storage on my phone. Unfortunately, my smartphone outsmarted me, and so this is what I have to work with right now. So I do apologize for that. Okay, Leo, let's get started. Let's see what's going on with you. We have the King of Swords in reverse in your underlying energy, paired with the Seven of Pentacles. The Queen of Wands in reverse, paired with the Seven of Cups in reverse. The Four of Wands. The Magician. The Six of Pentacles in reverse. And the Nine of Pentacles. So we have two energies on the table, the King of Swords, the Queen of Wands, both in reverse. I feel like you're the King of Swords in reverse. And I feel like you're not happy with the level of patience that I think you've had to have in regards to a connection with a Queen of Wands character, who is coming across to me as seemingly having all the answers, maybe causing some issues within a relationship. I feel like you have built a solid foundation with this individual. I'm not sure if this is a romantic connection or friendship, family, business connection, partnership of that sort. But there is a sense that things have been unfair or not equal in regards to building this connection or building this foundation for this connection. I think that you feel that you've put more effort into this than this Queen of Wands. Let's get some more cards on the table and see what else we get for you, Leo. So we have the Eight of Cups and the Four of Pentacles in reverse. The Queen of Wands is clarified by the Six of Pentacles in reverse. We have the Three of Swords in reverse. The Hierophant. The Eight of Pentacles. The Five of Cups in reverse. And the High Priestess. So this might be a partnership in work, a coworker, someone that you're connected to in that respect. I feel like you've been very patient with this person, this Queen of Wands, but you're ready to move on. Let this go, possibly. I think this Queen of Wands, there may have been some problems in the past between the two of you. that you're working through together. And I think this Queen of Wands feels like she is doing the taking the brunt of the responsibility in regards to repairing things or mending things between the two of you. And I think you're ready to move on. That you feel like you've been patient enough with this, that you're ready to let it go. I'm not sure what the issue was between the two of you, but this does feel like it could have been a situation where you were trying to start a business together or work together on a project, manifest something into your life that would have been profitable for you and this Queen of Wands. So you not only created or developed a close partnership, but I do believe the relationship has been, you've been working on this for quite a while with this person to develop possibly a close friendship, not just a business partnership. Let's get some more cards out here for you, Leo, and see what else we have. So in your underlying energy, clarifying the King of Swords, we have the Five of Wands. And the Four of Swords in reverse. The Three of Wands is clarifying the Queen. Ace of Swords. The Page of Pentacles. Judgment. The Ten of Wands. The Six of Pentacles again, in the upright position this time. So there's something about things not being equal or things not being fair. And it feels like there's some kind of competition or dispute or kind of a back and forth between you and this Queen of Wands. I think that her expectation is that things are fair and equal and things should remain the same. And that maybe whatever problems you've had in the past were actually because of you. I think that's what she thinks. She thinks that if there were some issues in the past that you two were working through, that they were your responsibility to fix or to work on. I think you may have come to the conclusion that you might be better off on your own. That working with this Queen of Wands is never going to be a fair deal. Because the Queen of Wands is an individual who kind of has high expectations for others and is not necessarily willing to meet those same high expectations for herself. She can be a very demanding individual. This person can be jealous or envious or feel like she needs to have things her way. And she's just not an equal partner. She's expecting certain things from you, I believe, but not willing to put forth the effort to do the same for you. And I think this has caused you grief over time. But this is the way this person operates. And I think you're kind of tired with this back and forth with this person, kind of dealing with this individual, and you might be ready to move on. I'm not sure that you've communicated with this person your intentions to move on, but I think that you've realized that you've given this enough time. I think you've come to learn that you have been patient and you have done a considerable amount of work in regards to this partnership, and it's time to let it go. This does feel like some kind of a work opportunity, business partnership, a project that you two have been working on, and you've built a solid foundation. You've learned a lot from this partnership and this connection. It has worked out for you in the past. It was a positive move in the right direction. The problem is with the partnership itself, not with the actual endeavor, the job, the work, the project, whatever this is between the two of you. The cards are not indicating that you should let that go, because that's a very positive thing for you. It was the right decision for you to make. It was the right thing for you to get involved with. The burden lies with the person that you're dealing with, which feels like an imbalanced relationship. And that you, at this point in time, might be better off on your own. That you can make this work by yourself. Or with somebody new. Nine of Pentacles energy would indicate, a single energy, somebody who's doing well on their own, somebody who's capable of taking care of themselves, doesn't need the help of others, that kind of thing. So Leo, let's get some more cards out, see if we can't come up with some more details for you in regards to the situation in this relationship. So we have the Ace of Swords, this time in reverse. The Five of Pentacles in reverse. The Chariot in reverse. Seven of Wands in reverse. Three of Wands again. Judgment, this time in reverse. The Knight of Pentacles in reverse. And the King of Pentacles in reverse. So if you hang on to this individual, this person's not going to change. They are who they are. They're going to stay who they are. This Queen of Wands. She doesn't feel like she's done anything wrong in regards to this partnership or this connection, and she's going to remain the way she is. She's going to stay the way she is. Again, I feel like you definitely have made some good decisions in regards to this work opportunity, this endeavor, whatever it is you're pursuing with this individual, but you've made some poor decisions in the past as well, in regards to partnering up with this person. If you continue to work with this Queen of Wands, you're going to continue to deal with more of the same. The cards are indicating that your problems are not going away if you stick with this individual, and that will continue to be a burden. So I think that, again, the set of outcome cards at the very end here are indicating that you're probably better off on your own, and that you're quite capable of taking this on your own without this other individual, this Queen of Wands. I think you might be watching this video because maybe you're a little unclear as to whether or not you should move on or move forward without this person. The cards are indicating that you should. You might be afraid that you can't financially handle it, and that maybe ultimately you will not have success if you release this person. But based on what I'm seeing in the cards, that's not the case. I think that's what might be on your mind, maybe what you're worried about or what you're thinking about. I don't know that you're worried so much. I think that might the possibility may have crossed your mind that if you release this person, that you won't be able to take on whatever responsibilities they had. But this Queen of Wands is not feeling like she was carrying her fair share of the workload or the responsibilities, whatever that looked like for you, and that releasing her is not going to be something that will work against you. Instead, in fact, quite the opposite. So we have the Ten of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, the High Priestess in reverse, the Queen of Swords, Six of Pentacles again in reverse, the Four of Wands again, but this time in reverse, Three of Swords again, and the Ten of Cups. Okay, so this last set of cards is just confirming basically the same message. There's a couple of new details in here. First of all, this Queen of Wands is not very intuitive. She does not listen to her gut. She does not necessarily make good decisions. And this person is not a good communicator as well. She lacks in skills. And again, she is not going to be changing her ways. This person is who she is. And I think that you have realized that at this point in time. When you got into this situation, I don't believe you really kind of understood where this person was at in regards to their work ethic or how this partnership would work out. But you since have learned that this partnership is very imbalanced. And it did work out at the beginning. I think that you did move in the right direction in regards to this new opportunity, this Ace of Pentacles. It's just that, along with some really good decisions in regards to what you were manifesting for yourself, unfortunately there were some bad decisions made as well, specifically in regards to this partnership. And, you're taking the good with the bad, basically. But there's ways to fix this. And I think you realize that now. If you haven't communicated with this person yet, it looks like you're about to. I don't know that you've been clear yet that you're moving on, because maybe you haven't been completely clear yet about whether or not you wanted to do that. But the cards are indicating that this is an ending that probably needs to happen, that will be beneficial to you and will relieve you of this grief, which is taking you nowhere, which has you feeling stagnant, which has you feeling like you can't move forward. So I think the cards are very clear, Leo, that you're moving in the right direction, but you just have to get release yourself of the riffraff, which is this Queen of Wands. And again, she's not bringing much to the table. If she ever did bring anything to the table, I think you've since realized that this person is not on equal grounds with you, is not as capable as you are, and is not really benefiting the partnership. You would be better off on your own. And I think you're represented by the King of Pentacles, which in this case, this could be shadow energy and kind of negative, but in this case, I think what it indicates is, take this opportunity and keep it to yourself. You don't need to be supporting other people who are not putting their best foot forward. You'll be better off on your own. Okay, Leo? So, let's get a Dreams of Gaia tarot card for you to see if we have any advice from Spirit or some closing thoughts, something that will help you move forward, some confirmation of your feelings, anything that will help to end this reading and give you something to think about. I think also, Leo, based on what I'm seeing in the cards too, when you do communicate with this person, if you haven't yet, be prepared for some pushback. I think that you already know that based on what I'm seeing in the cards related to this person. She is not going to be cooperative. She's probably going to feel like you're being very unfair, and she may put up a bit of a fight. But I think that you're probably already prepared for that. I think you've realized who this person is and how they operate. It doesn't look like that's much of a mystery for you. Is that the one? There's 3 cards there. I'm going to take them. Okay, so Leo, this will take a few minutes to read these cards. I'm going to decide if I need to read them all. We have the Mother in reverse, the 2 of Earth, and the Counselor in reverse. These are your 3 cards. And I think I'll read them all to you so that you can interpret the meanings and see what you can get out of them to close out your reading. So we'll start with the Mother in reverse. If it's in reverse, it's a potential blockage. Here we go. I will display the cards in the upright position for you as I read. The reversed Mother can signal the presence of an aspect of self, our own self or that of another, that is devouring and cruel, and uses psychological or emotional manipulation to instill guilt in her child for not meeting her expectations. When her disappointment is used as a weapon and a means to control and bind her children to her, the natural process of individualization may be kept from occurring. Receiving this reverse card asks you to ask if you have fallen into a pattern of using emotional manipulation to control others. Is your hurt or disappointment genuine, or do you act in a deliberate manner to instill guilt and remorse in order to manipulate people into meeting your expectations of them? Another aspect of the reverse Mother is evidenced by those who are willing to give their all and everything to others. These people seem consumed by a need to be needed and feel that it is their place and purpose in life to fix every wrong and make everyone happy. They get involved because if they do not, the situation will not be resolved, and leaving a situation unresolved is not something they can tolerate. These people may be perpetually cooking, cleaning, and mothering others instead of allowing those they mother to learn to be responsible for themselves. Have you involved yourself in a situation that is really none of your concern because you want people around you to be happy? Do you have a tendency to offer unasked for advice? Do you often act as a peacemaker or intermediary? Oh my gosh. Without being asked? Do you live your life constantly doing for others what they are capable of doing? Do you live through others? Do you give up your time to do for them what you should be doing for yourself? The reversed Mother suggests that these things, while done with love, are still aspects of a controlling mother because they can prevent others from standing on their own 2 feet, resolving their own conflicts and becoming independent. Moreover, they are tasks performed to the detriment of the nurturing self. Often the very advice given to others is not adhered to by the person giving it because they are perpetually in service to others and neglect themselves. If the Mother appears reversed, this symbolizes a situation that you need to step away from, or a relationship where you are exerting undue control or influence. Let go of your need to control or to be needed and ask yourself why you are compelled to behave in this manner. Sit back, put your feet up, and relax. Allow those around you to sort out their own dramas and pick up their own dirty laundry for a change, or they will never learn how and will always expect it to be done for them. This card could represent one or both of you. Frankly, I think that this card at the beginning represented the Queen of Wands, someone who is sticking her nose where it doesn't belong, trying to control the situation, not being the nurturing type that she can be. And this could also represent you, someone who is trying to be too mothering to someone, or taking care of someone who can probably take care of themselves or needs to take care of themselves. Let's move on to the 2 of Pentacles and see what we get from that card. So the 2 of Earth, 2 of Pentacles, was in the upright position. The 2 of Earth symbolizes the importance of balancing work, home, family, and play whilst remaining flexible and adaptable in meeting one's commitments and responsibilities. You are filled with a sense of purpose. You have goals and dreams. Nurture them. Be willing to do what is needed in order to make them manifest, but do so in mindful and the awareness that all you do has an impact on those around you. Be confident, trust in both yourself and your abilities, but also be flexible, adaptable, and open to compromise. Self-belief is the key to maintaining a healthy equilibrium. If you believe that you can achieve your goals and meet your responsibilities at the same time, then there is a good chance that you can. But ground your self-confidence in reality, realizing that you are not superhuman or perfect. There is a limit to what you can do and achieve without burning the candle at both ends. Be aware and respectful of your physical, mental, and emotional needs. Forgive your limitations, ask for help, and share your responsibilities if you need to before you start to drop things because you are mentally, physically, and emotionally worn. I think this card is about balancing the situation and being capable of doing it on your own, but also be aware of your own needs, and you can succeed at this, Leo. That's what I see from that card. So we have the Counselor in reverse, which would be the Knight of Cups in reverse. And let's see what that has to say. And then we'll close out this reading for you, Cancer. Okay, this is a very short passage. I will display the card in the upright position. When the Counselor of Water appears reversed, this can signify a lack of empathy and understanding, or an unwillingness to listen and hear what's being said where yours or another feelings are concerned. Are you being unsympathetic and rigid when compassion is needed? Are you allowing your feelings to get in the way of a resolution or forgiveness? Are you allowing your feelings to make you deaf and blind to another person's thoughts and feelings? Be receptive instead of rejecting. You don't have to agree, but at this time it is important that you listen. This card is calling on you to remain objective and empathetic. So I think that speaks for itself. I don't think I have to reinterpret or add to that message. When you do deliver this message to this Queen of Wands, I think you already know that you can be empathetic and compassionate, but also logical and reasonable, and probably deliver your message with concise language and intelligence. So I'm going to leave that here, Leo. I hope that this reading helped you out. I hope that you can take something away from it, help you move forward. Thank you so much for joining me. If this did resonate, please like, share, and subscribe. And I hope I see you again soon. Take care. Bye, Leo.